Across the wetlands of North America, as autumn paints the landscape in shades of gold and crimson, a remarkable transformation begins. Entire fields suddenly turn bright red, not from leaves, but from millions of ripe cranberries floating gently on the water's surface. Each year, American farmers harvest more than 800 million pounds of these ruby-colored fruits, turning quiet marshlands into some of the most photogenic farms on Earth. But behind this beautiful scene lies a story of precision timing and technology, a process that combines nature's rhythm with human ingenuity. Today we'll dive into this extraordinary journey from the flooded bogs where cranberries are gathered to the modern factories where they become juices, jams, and dried snacks enjoyed around the world. Cranberries are unlike any other fruit. They don't grow underwater, yet they're harvested in water. These berries are cultivated in sandy, well-drained fields, known as bogs. When harvest season arrives in late September or October, farmers flood the fields with water up to half a foot deep. The secret behind this method lies in the berry's anatomy. Each cranberry contains tiny air pockets, making it naturally buoyant. Once the bogs are filled, specialized harvesting machines glide through the shallow water. Their spinning arms gently shake the vines, freeing the ripe berries and letting them rise to the surface like red pearls. Within hours, a calm pond transforms into a floating sea of crimson fruit, a breathtaking sight that has become an American autumn icon. To loosen any remaining berries, farmers often use water agitators or paddles that stir small waves across the surface. It's a mesmerizing blend of art and efficiency. Next, long floating booms, bright orange in color, are placed around the bogs to corral the cranberries into one corner. Farmers dressed in waterproof waders step into the cool water and guide the berries with long-handled rakes, ensuring every last one is gathered. The teamwork between humans, water, and machines turns the harvest into something almost choreographed, slow, rhythmic, and deeply satisfying to watch. Once enough cranberries are collected, powerful vacuum pumps suck them up through large hoses and transfer them directly into waiting trucks. The suction process is surprisingly gentle, protecting the delicate skins of the fruit. In larger operations, an inclined conveyor system helps lift the berries from the bog to the truck, while built-in water jets rinse away mud and leaves on the spot. Whoa. Within a few hours, truckloads of gleaming red cranberries roll out of the fields, heading straight toward nearby processing facilities. What began as a flooded field ends with thousands of pounds of clean, ripe fruit proof that even nature's messiest harvests can be mastered with modern precision. At the processing plant, the cranberries begin their transformation. First, they're given a high-pressure rinse to remove sand twigs and leftover debris from the bogs. Then comes optical sorting, an advanced system that uses cameras and sensors to evaluate color size and firmness. Only the best berries continue forward. Imperfect ones are diverted for juice or puree production. After inspection, the berries are divided into three main categories: fresh fruit, frozen cranberries, and dried cranberries, each requiring a distinct treatment. For fresh sales, the berries are quickly packed into breathable cartons or mesh bags ready for supermarkets across the country. For freezing, they undergo flash freezing at 40 degrees or locking in nutrients and texture without forming large ice crystals. These frozen cranberries can be stored for months and shipped globally without losing quality. The most popular transformation, however, happens in the drying chambers. Here, the berries are lightly scored, so moisture can escape evenly, then spread across temperature-controlled trays where warm air circulates for several hours. The result? Chewy, flavorful dried cranberries with a rich ruby hue. To prevent sticking and extend shelf life, they're coated with a thin layer of sugar or sunflower oil before packaging. Cranberries also find new life in factories that produce juice and jelly. There, the fruit is crushed, strained, and pasteurized to preserve its tart freshness. Every bottle or can that reaches store shelves carries the essence of the bog's vibrant color, natural tang, and a touch of American autumn. While harvest scenes capture most of the attention, the real success of cranberries starts long before the fields are flooded. Cranberry vines thrive in cold, sandy soil with good drainage and access to water. In spring, farmers spread a thin layer of sand, usually 2 to 3 centimeters over the bogs. This annual top dressing rejuvenates the vines, encourages new root growth, and acts as a natural pest barrier. New bogs are planted using cuttings rather than seeds. Workers scatter vine fragments evenly across the surface, then gently press them into the soil using rollers. Over time, these cuttings root and spread, forming dense mats that can yield berries for decades. Water management is the heart of cranberry farming. An intricate network of irrigation channels and dikes allows farmers to control the bog's moisture level throughout the year, flooding for harvest, draining for growth, and refilling to protect plants from frost. Every decision from fertilization to pruning is timed precisely to the seasons. Pollination is another key stage. When the vines bloom with delicate pink flowers in early summer, bees become vital partners. Farmers often place beehives around the bogs, ensuring pollination is thorough and fruit set is high. This partnership between humans, plants, and insects perfectly captures the ecological balance behind every cranberry harvest. From the quiet wetlands of Wisconsin to the coastal farms of Massachusetts and New Jersey, cranberries tell a story that's uniquely American, one where tradition meets innovation. What begins as a small white flower ends as a gleaming red fruit floating on still water, ready to be turned into everything from breakfast juice to holiday sauce. It's a process that requires patience, precision, and respect for nature's timing. The cranberry industry not only sustains thousands of farming families, but also stands as a symbol of sustainability, recycling water, protecting pollinators, and turning every part of the plant into value. So the next time you see a cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving, or sip a tangy juice on a hot day, remember, behind that vibrant red color lies an incredible journey, a story of farmers' fields and the beautiful science of growing on water.